Hey, this is Andrew Lim inviting you to go out on a limb. So I am at Barcelona, Spain. Yes, about to take a quick train over to Girona. If you take the express train, it's only about 40 minutes. So it's a perfect day trip for people in Barcelona. So I'm going to do that. I mean, as far as I know, Girona is a medieval town of around 100,000 people. There are beautiful churches, walled city, and also that one famous river that everybody seems to be taking a picture at. So I'm going to do that as well because I'm playing tourist today. So come with me. Let's go out on the limb in Girona. Folks, before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notify button for new contents that I upload weekly. Muchas gracias. So the train to Girona from Barcelona is pretty frequent. In fact, there are regular trains and express train. Express ones take 38 minutes and will cost you about $30 round trip. So this is what I like about Europe. You take an express 38 minutes train, you get to a brand new medieval city. In New York, I take a 38 minutes express train, I get to White Plains, which is a US suburb. No offense to people in White Plains though. It's a nice suburb. So the first order of business is to check out that popular river that everybody goes Instagram the crap out of. Yeah, it's really hot today. So this seems to be a really quiet town. I mean, I'm in the old town of Girona right now. Everything seems to be closed. I guess it's siesta time because it's 3:20. So we first come to the Eiffel Bridge, which is the most popular bridge here of all the 11 bridges in Girona. This bridge was built by French architect Gustave Eiffel before he built the Eiffel Tower. So it's definitely really meaningful. And this is actually where you get the beautiful scenery of Girona. So if you Google Girona, usually this image comes up. And I can certainly understand why, because it's really beautiful with old, colorful buildings lining along the Anya River. And on the other side of the bridge, the view is actually not as inviting as that of the original side. And of course, if you get on one of the other bridges, it's the view again is actually not as beautiful as the view that you get if you're on the Eiffel Bridge. Looks like the really old town or old part of town is on the other side of the river with narrow, windy roads. And of course, this looks like the Catalan independent spirit is alive and well here in Girona as well. I think Girona is really a city of steps because everywhere you go, there are tons of steps, either steps or an uphill incline that you have to walk up. Yeah, there are many, many steps. So get ready. Put on a pair of really good walking shoes when you come explore Girona because you definitely have to walk either up the steps or up the hill. So Girona is a Catalan city that's known for its Gothic, Roman-style cathedral, medieval architecture, and Roman ruins. There's also a main university here, which is University of Girona, which did not seem to be in session when I was here. If you really want some workout, you should really walk the city walls, which dates back to the 9th century. Here you can actually just, walk and get some really good view of Girona as well. But the wall is really impressive. As you walk on it, kind of feel like Games of Thrones, which is the reason why that popular series was actually shot in Girona. Girona was one of the city that Games of Thrones picked as a shooting location. And I can certainly understand why. More steps. So this is the famous Roman Catholic Church, Cathedral of Girona. It's actually built in the 11th century in the Romanesque architecture style. and I actually did not go in. The Arab bath is actually a very popular tourist spot here. This was built in 1194 actually, so it has about 827 years in history, so it's very impressive. So this is an illustration of how the layout used to be, making up of several rooms, one to cool off, two to have steam and bath and hot shower. And here I was actually in the cooling room, and I was trying to, actually the acoustic wasn't great. For some reason it was weird. Maybe it's haunted, but it was really cooling, surprisingly, and the weather was really hot. Another church that's popular in Girona is the Basilica de San Felix, which is a church dedicated to St. Felix, dating to the early days of Christianity, and of course, more steps. Guys, so I'm at the train station now. So Girona is definitely worth a day trip from Barcelona. I mean, it's quaint, it's charming. In fact, I think it's much cleaner than Barcelona, and no pea smell in the summer. Yeah, so if you have time and you want to get away from Barcelona, come to Girona. It's totally worth it.